Hi, my name is Earl, and I'm from the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Are you and your magical spells getting a little lackadaisical? Does every time you cast a spell, all that appears is a gallon of ice cream, a giant spoon, and a couch? Are you and your magic getting a little rotund? If so, you can defend yourself from your lackadaisical spells with Quarantine's brand Patronus. Quarantinos is a defense of your lazy magic that goes on the offensive against you for you. How does that work, you ask? Let me tell you. Quarantinos is a magic powder made from crushed tater chips that have been laced with habanero peppers in a combustible, gaseous, target-seeking combo. This means that when you sprinkle some Quarantinos on your magic wand, and when you cast a spell, that spell will go right around you to behind you and then light your posterior on fire while making all water within 3 square miles unavailable. You'll run and run. It won't be fun, but you'll be less rotund. Try Quarantino's brand Patronus to make you less of yourself while making your magic hot, hot, hot. I have to ask, why is it so warm in here? It's making me a little thirsty. Oh, good Lord, my posterior's on fire. Where's that gallon of ice cream? Welcome to Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Savea Kamori Yang and James Hermes. Special guest Christy Nieto from My Lucky Dragon. If you can order pizza in 30 minutes or less, I hope you ordered it at 9:30 because it's 10 p.m. and it's time to start the show. Hello, Savea.
Hi, how
So,
are you doing?
out of curiosity, was that video dragging with the sound?
A little bit.
Yeah, just before we started the show and started going live, everything just went on my end. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, all of a sudden the gremlin's there and it's like, all right, nothing like live.
Yeah.
So everything was good. We were recycling through everybody earlier with the show and the opening credits, and all of a sudden it's like turtle speed on my end. It's like, wow. I mean, everything was like screwy. So we'll go with it. So
I wanted to make a quick announcement. One of my dear friends, her grandma is going into quick emergency surgery. So I just want to ask if everyone can think really good thoughts for her. I just wanted to say that really quick because I just hope that would help her in her stuff. So anyway,
yeah,
put that out there. We have a trivia drawing to do. I have a cup here, which is the magical cup. It's a huge symbol. I'm going to draw names out. My hand's disappearing.
oh, the joys of chroma key.
I know,
Like
right?
You really are in a hole, and I really have a dragon behind me.
I know, right? I am at Hogwarts right now, just so you guys know. Okay.
Home of Harry Potter?
Yes. Okay. So the winner of a mask from Dancing Bear Indian Trader, I have the winner right here. The winner is Kelsey. She won a mask from Dancing Bear Indian Trader. So we will be in touch with you to tell you, find out which design you want and find out which design you want. Okay. So that's the first winner. Okay. The next winner is for a feather from Elk Rack Traders.
Yeah, the great out-US flag feather with the blue line.
Yes. Okay. I'm pulling one out. The winner is Vivian. Yay!
Really?
She was a winner.
All right, Vivian.
Okay. And last but not least, Scott Sutton's awesome beaded medallion pairs. So they can be made into earrings, they can be made into pendants, anything. Okay. So I am putting my hand in here and I'm pulling out the ultimate winner. The winner is Cassandra. Cassandra, she won the beaded medallion pair from Scott Sutton. So we'll be in touch with you after the show and we'll be very excited for you guys. Yay, 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 winners.
Okay.
Okay, so Let's see. I'll talk really quick. So for those of you who haven't chimed into our show yet ever before, this show, Late Night Craft Talk, is James and I are working on this together, and we're using this to kind of get people entertained on a Friday night and during this quarantine, and kind of keep everyone, entertained, have fun. The three people that watch us. Just joking.
And a chance for me to eat Cracker Jacks live on TV.
Yeah, basically.
Our new sponsor, Quarantina Jacks.
And, we want to highlight some really amazing artists and craftspeople, small business people, things that, would really inspire people to do amazing work. And so that's one of the reasons why we kind of put this show together. And of course, James and I have so much fun preparing this show, and I'm thinking up with all these ideas to entertain y'all.
Fun.
So, James, what have you been doing this week besides working on the show all the time?
I'm still getting where the part where you said this is fun for both of us. I'll stick out the rest of the show, but we're going to talk after this. For Elk Rack, for what we've been doing on this week, I've been able to finally get some major updates to the website done. We're about to start to be able to accept Android Pay as well as Apple Pay and some other payments. So that's pretty cool. That's been a long time coming. But let me do a screen share right quick. Show some of the featured items we have going up on the website this week. So let me get that up just here. Take a second here. And assuming this works. Okay, just a few items we're going to have coming up. Here's an arrow right here that I painted in elk. Outline of an elk on the agate arrowhead that I napped, which is chipping and put on the arrow. And also along the length of the shaft are elk tracks. So some little pygmy elk went do and then stuck its head on the side of the arrowhead and made a little impression.
That's
really one of the items, plus the elk rawhide cross that I made with some dentalia and turquoise on the front. So that's a couple items we're featuring that's featured this week. Been able to recently update a bit. And the next one is, this is cool. On what you see right there, the dream catcher is actually, I haven't made one of these in probably 2.5, 3 years, is a teepee dream catcher. And you can see where the dream catcher weaves on the bottom, and you see the blue marks on there, and then the red in the middle represents the heart fire for the teepee. And it's kind of medium size, about 6 inches, but I haven't done one of those in a while, and I just was able to update the website yesterday. And the other one is the latest feather project, sweetgrass feather, which I got the idea during one of the craft nights the Sabea hosts with Dancing Bears. So was able to get that up there with the metal soil painted on it. That thing came out so cool. It's really cool. That's some of the items we're featuring this week on elkrackTraders.com, and a lot of fun. And Sabea, how you doing?
So this week we did our third showcase shopping extravaganza, and it was really fun. We actually are really enjoying doing that because we get a chance to show a lot of things that we don't even have on our website for everyone that's really far away. So it's pretty cool. And it's been a lot of fun. It's basically like Dancing Bear Home Shopping Network. So we've been having fun with that. And it's been a really great way to, like I said, show people the things that we probably would never put on our website. Because it's like I have like 1 or 2 things, and like we did a gemstone one, and that was really cool because it's like some of those gemstones I can only get a few hangs at a time, and that's a really yeah. So hey James, what are you doing?
What am I doing? What?
You look
I was looking at the show notes and it said Christy Nieto from My Lucky Dragon. And I'm going, you know what? For one, we're trying to look out and promote native crafts and the artists and everything, but we're also want to protect our audience from dragons. So I brought out my stuff, my sword, my shield, and I'm ready to be a dragon slayer. And I'm going to defend us and everything from the freaking wicked dragons. They're evil. They're mean. I mean, ain't you seen, what's that show called?
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, thank you. Because I always forget those things about that. I'm ready. I got my sword and I got my dragon glass.
Okay, so James.
So I'm ready.
We're kind of not gonna be going down that road, but I kind of figured, if you're really thinking that way about dragons.
Well, see, my lucky dragon is a misnomer. There is no lucky dragon. The only lucky dragon's a dead one. Slayer, dragon slayer.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you something that I would like to explain to you what dragons can be like.
Oh, explain away, because I'm 100% sure I'm 100% sure I'm gonna kill me a dragon tonight live on our show.
Yeah, okay, so let me show you.
Okay.
Look how cute he is.
Cute.
He is a bearded dragon, and look, he has a little cowboy hat on.
All right, you know what? A little cowboy hat, just because your boots in the oven don't make them biscuits.
But look how
a little
cute
cowboy
he
hat
is.
on a dragon, even though it's the size
He's
of life
like-
a cigar, is not
like-
a safe dragon.
My back and my belly. I love it.
Okay, baby dragon, little fire, still makes a big fire. Not convinced.
Yeah.
I will show you my counterpoint. Let me show you how dangerous dragons are, what that thing will grow up to be. You ready? Here's my, take a look at this.
My mouse is not going over.
I know, we're having that kind of evening.
Okay.
Come on. All right, there we go. So you've heard of Smaug, the dragon from the Hobbit movies. Well, the desolation of Smaug. Here's Smaug creating smog in LA, making it desolate. Boom, dragon. Breathe fire, make smog, bad for people. It's worse than COVID-19.
Yeah, well, let me show you one that I have.
All right, show me your counterpoint, because I am not 100%. What the heck?
Dragon.
Pete's
He was
dragon
so
is going to eat
sweet.
that family. It's called
Elliot.
snacks.
Elliot was so sweet. He would just go whoop, 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 whoop,
It's
whoop,
a
whoop. He
leave it
was
to Disney
very
to take a vicious mean dragon and make it a family friend.
He saved everyone of the family's life because there were some bad people after them.
Okay, you know what? All right, I will 1% concede. I'm at 99% with the dragons. I still think you'll eat the whole family. Once the movie's over, credits done, dragon, take him, people dead. He's just gonna pick his teeth with their bones and burp.
But look at how cute he's smiling, and he has pink hair.
All right,
mean,
well, let me
how
show you
cute-
my counterpoint to that dragon. Let me show you this. This is how bad dragons really get. Those are two dragons in a supermarket, not wearing their masks, and one of them's coughing. And that's just wicked mean right there, and especially these days. So, boom, dragon's
Well,
bad.
maybe you couldn't breathe properly. I don't know.
I don't know, because he's kind of got a really big, kind of like big grin on there going, no, bad dragon's bad. I'm at 99%, solid 99%.
Okay. How
So
about
what's your counterpoint?
Toothless from How to Train
Toothless?
Your Dragon. He is very sweet. Very,
That's a dragon?
He saved, yes. He does have teeth.
It looks okay.
He's so cute. Look at him. He's like, hi.
98% now.
Okay.
So, all right, see, there's my counterpoint right there. There's a dragon leading those puppies along to eat them. See? That my point is made. He's just like, let's walk the puppies out over here and then go, 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 go. He's gonna eat the puppies.
You know what? It looks like
What?
to me, it looks like he is being very kind to his neighbor. And he's like, hey, let me take your dogs out for a walk. And they're so excited. They're having a grand old time because he's just letting them run full speed while he flies his wings. He's flapping his wings and he's like going so fast, they can run full speed. And usually they can't. So like they're having a
Okay,
great
you know what?
time.
Vicious dragon, I'm still at a solid 98%. You got a counterpoint to this? Because he's gonna eat those puppies.
Yes, I do.
Poor!
It's Falcor.
My childhood hero.
Never ending story. And you know
You
what?
brought my childhood to me.
Saved Atreyu. And remember, he had those rainbow scales on his back. And
Well, the
all
thing is he
fluffy.
fought it against and warned everybody against the great nothing in the never-ending story.
Look at that face. Look at that
Okay,
smile.
you know what? I've
His
moved to
cute eyes.
49%, less than half. I will concede that because it's Falcor.
Okay.
All right, so I will disarm
Okay.
hesitantly. It's still
Okay.
ready.
But I need you to give me your sword.
What?
I need you to give me your sword. Because I think that you're going to get yourself in trouble. Okay, thank you.
Got it out with my teeth for the people. Hey, Savannah, what's that? What's that over there? What?
What are you talking?
Nothing? Nothing at all. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, I think we're almost ready for our guest, aren't we?
Yes, we are almost ready for our guest.
Okay, let me get her going right here. So if we're ready for our guest, and everybody, please watch yourselves with a lucky dragon. You've been warned.
I think you'll
All
be
right.
happy.
With this, we have special guest, Christy Nieto from My Lucky Dragon, tonight's guest. And here we go with the interview. Watch out for dragons.
Let's see. What
Hi,
happened?
Christy.
Christy's somewhere in.
Christy, yes, where's Christy?
Look at it, Hogwarts. Wait, where's?
Yeah, but we're like, she's got her camera on, the mute's undone. We've had problems with this before, but I do not see her at all.
Where's Christy?
Okay. Oh boy, we have a.
You know what? I bet you
Wait, no,
I know what it is.
Can you call her?
She's not coming out because she's afraid you're going to slay my lucky dragon.
No, I wouldn't do that. And I see a
There
head.
she is.
Whoa,
Hi.
the miracles of a green sheet. All
Yes,
right.
what is on your shoulder, Christy, that keeps disappearing and phasing?
I know. Well, he's scared of James.
He should be.
You justifiably should be scared.
This is my little lucky dragon.
Oh, he's so cute.
You take your life in your own hands there, Christy. I'm here to defend the audience. You know, you're the one bringing the dragon into our house. So, interview time.
I don't know.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So yeah, so Christy,
Yeah.
let's show some of your stuff.
Alrighty.
You like that idea? Let's see. Let me go here. Let me get that ready in here. Okay. Oh, so Christy,
Yeah.
tell us about James. Do you want to ask that question?
Okay, Christy, can you tell me why a lucky dragon?
Why the lucky dragon? Well, my business is inspired by my mother, and she always loved the fact that my sign is a dragon, and she would always refer to me as her lucky dragon. So when she passed away, that's what I named my business, My Lucky Dragon.
That's very sweet.
So it wasn't based off, vicious giant reptiles that fly around.
Well, that too, because yeah, totally. When I get angry, I would put fire on you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I am like freaking. Okay. Lucky Dragon. That's why we have established. What kind of artwork do you do and we offer with My Lucky Dragon?
I am I do apothecary, so I make bath bombs, soaps, scrubs. I also sew. I'm a seamstress. I love to make bags, wallets, hair wraps like I'm wearing right now. I'm just a crafty person. I just love to make stuff.
Crafty person, right?
Crafty person.
Crafty person. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Folks, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm a crafty dragon.
You make me freaking me out. I wanted to grab that sword back from Sevilla.
No.
I have it here.
Sevilla has my
You're
sword.
safe, Christy. I have it here.
I gotta let everybody know that when we go to the slideshow, I'm gonna like unscript it here. This is some neat stuff that she does, and you're gonna get
really
hungry.
cool. That's why
really
we
cool.
picked her to be on here, because her stuff is really cool. So we
Best of
wanted
the
to
best.
share
Show.
something really awesome with you guys. Okay, so let me get the screen share up. Here we have, this is Christy's kind of cover little picture, and that is her in the upper corner, which shows kind of her fun personality that she is, Miss Christy. You see her pointing at her little bow at the top corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next slide. She makes custom fabric bags. So let's go to the first one. Look at that.
Yes, I love Tim Burton.
He did some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim Burton's awesome.
He
except
is.
for the Planet of the Apes movie.
You didn't like the Planet of the Apes?
No, but we're not like doing a Siskel and Ebert thing here. We have to talk about your bags.
Okay, sorry.
I just
I
make
love
a
that
side little
bag has-
observation, but still, I mean, the man that did Edward Scissorhands.
I love
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands. But
Heck yeah.
that fabric has them in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's actually, oh yeah, I see it's his head peeking out below Sally.
Yeah.
And the
You know,
Mad
that's
Hatter
actually-
and A Night Before Christmas.
That's such a cool fabric because it has like all of his different Tim Burton characters. I think that's very cool. Look at that. That's like right up my alley.
Yeah, that is so you.
It's so Disney. I love it. And I have a whole bunch of ears. I actually made a box of just like my ear collection.
Oh.
That is so cool. Okay, here's another one.
Ears.
Look it, Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's perfect for James. You know how much he loves Star Wars. Like that is his favorite.
Yes, I agree. He totally
So
loves
James,
Star
you'll
Wars.
have
Your
to
lips are
message me
moving,
your
but you make no
address so I can send
sense.
you that pink wallet.
He was
Pink wallet, yes, but your lips are moving make no sense with the whole war stars thing, whatever you call that thing. Okay, better.
Right.
Okay.
Bath bombs. Ooh, let's see what's gonna see. We're gonna see here.
Here
At
we go. This
that.
is cool.
Bath bombs. Oh my gosh. Those look so cool. What are the ones in the top?
Well, I love baths. I pretty much live in the bathtub. And I like bath bombs, but I also like bubble bath. So what I did is I kind of mixed the two. So the bottom part is a bath bomb, and then the top is a bubble bath whip. And if you see the red on top of the other one, that's a soap. So you get like a 3-in-1. And then if you see in the bottom, I have bath bomb macaroons. And then on the very bottom shelf are bath bomb donuts. And the frosting is actually a cocoa butter drizzle. So that's extra moisturizing.
So
Makes
Christy,
it silky smooth.
Tell us why is it that you do all this like food kind of things and it's soaps?
Well,
Well, this
again,
is a horse
my
for a while.
business is inspired by my mother, and she was diabetic, so she could never eat sweets. So this is my thing for her is, you know, she could never eat sweets. So at least she can always take a bath and
You have sweets, but it's not.
yeah,
actual-
you just can't eat it.
That is
For
so
your tub,
cool.
not your tummy. Please do not eat.
Yes. Oh yeah. So tell us the story about.
This is
Oh
good.
my gosh. So when I first started making soaps that look like food, I made a soap that looked just like a s'more, smelled like a s'mores, looked exactly like one. And some man came up and he's like, I'll take 3. So I give him 3, and a couple, maybe like 30 minutes later, his wife comes up and she goes, I just want to tell you that my husband took a bite out of the s'more soap because he thought it was food. And I told him that it was soap. And then she takes out the soap from her purse and there's like this big bite mark. So he tried to eat it.
It looks so delicious.
I was commenting earlier on this, looking at these for the first time, that I mean, I imagine you're a prankster because I'm looking at some of there where the person who has a weight loss plan with a dirty mouth, perfect blessing. I can't eat this, and now his mouth is clean.
You clean
There
them
you go.
out. Okay. There's this one. This is pretty cool. Look at this.
This is good.
Those are shark bath bombs, and when you put them in your tub, when they start to fizz out, it'll start to bleed. It'll look like blood, so it'll look like a little puddle of red.
So cool.
This is so much fun.
Some fisherman's gonna go, I'm gonna get it clean, and he comes out the bathtub all red. Somebody goes, what happened? You cut yourself? He goes, I was just using the soap, and then the water's red. I'm red. I'm clean, but I don't know where the
I
blood
have
came
to say,
from.
my soaps, I mean, my bath bombs won't stain you red, but yeah, it's funny.
It's just like the ultimate coolest soap ever.
Totally.
Thank you.
Totally. Okay. Yummy donuts for the bath. Look at these. These are so cool.
Makes me want to eat.
Yeah.
Let's pretend like I have donuts because I forgot to buy some before the show.
Oh yeah, I love donuts. Donuts
And this
are like
makes
my
me to eat
favorite.
more Cracker Jacks.
dessert.
Is really good.
So that's a bath bomb, and then again, the top is a cocoa butter frosting, and it has regular sprinkles. The mermaid tail is actually a soap that I made and hand painted.
You put edible sugars and stuff on top of the soap.
Yeah, it was sprinkles.
Okay,
Sprinkles,
you know
sprinkles make everything better.
that is like the step beyond where you're trying to like fool somebody. Where you say like, I take a cardboard box, it's rectangular, about that tall, and then like put frosting over it, put on a cake pan and go, hey, happy birthday, go ahead and cut the cake. And the guy's going, oh, what the heck's with this? And it turns out to be cardboard. It's like the person eating the donut going, oh, this is great frosting. It makes the guy, have a clean mouth who's about to cuss. That is
well, if they take a bite out of that, they're gonna have foam coming out of their mouth.
Which makes it more awesome.
Soaps for dessert.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
That is so awesome.
That is a cheesecake soap. It smells just like blueberry cheesecake. It took me a long time
and
to
strawberries on top, right?
I mean, this is seriously making me want to eat Cracker Jacks. I don't like eating on the air, but
I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm now eating a cupcake. And it's not made out of soap.
I'm pretending because I was supposed to buy cupcakes and donuts before this segment, and I'm just doing the Cracker Jacks and pretending. Tell us about that. That is so neat.
So what's the one on the bottom?
Oh, that is a massage bar. So it has azuki beans in them. So the azuki beans, when you rub it on, it's kind of like a lotion bar. So after you take a shower, you rub that on, and it kind of massages your skin and moisturizes.
Cool.
Moisturize.
Look at this is Christy. Her personality.
And those are my headbands.
Those are so cute.
I'm inspired by the pinup culture too, so that's why I make those headbands.
Those are very cute. Look at
and Yoda. Everybody loves Baby Yoda.
So cute.
Did you really over him?
And that one is to hold your hand sanitizer. You can attach it to whatever, and it says "Wash your damn hands."
Beep.
Oh, sorry.
dirty, swirling soaps, dirty. No.
So yeah, oh my gosh, that's cool. So do you have any to show us in front of us right now?
Sure, I do. Actually, I started making shower steamers. And they're like, so not everybody likes to take baths or has a bathtub. Mm-hmm. So I made shower steamers, and they have menthol crystals and essential oils. And when you take a shower, you put it behind you or on your shower shelf, and the steam of your shower releases these essential oils, and it's amazing. It's like a bath bomb for your shower. And then I have these soaps. And this one is like.
Wait, it's disappearing. It's disappearing. Put it.
Oh, wait, now?
Yeah, right there.
The dragon's doing something with it from her shoulder.
Yeah, right there. Right there is good.
Okay, this one is inspired by succulents because succulents are awesome. So, and then I have this one is mocha.
That's very cool.
Amazing. And then this one is very popular, my bestseller. Can you see it? Okay, this is a
there you go, right
pumpkin
frappuccino.
So, yeah. Pumpkin latte, sorry.
Frappuccino.
Yeah, there you go. And then this is another little bath bomb that I made.
So cool. Christy soaps are really awesome. I've had them. I've given away as gifts to friends and family, and they all really love them. My nephew, when he was younger, I used to buy she made these Oreo soaps, and they look like Oreo cookies, and he loved it. He would go in the bathroom and be like,
aww.
Awesome.
It's really fun. And they smelled like Oreos too. Yeah.
They did. They look just like Oreos.
I just love that. I'm just still kind of hanging on the shark soap because it's just awesome. We getting a little. We ready for? You think we need to get a little classier yet, or what?
Yeah, you know what? I think that we should classy this up because this is like not.
I do. It's during the rehearsal week we had some fears, folks, that we get a little carried away in the rehearsal, and we were online. We kind of really were trying to watch ourselves with this, but I think we need to add some class to the show. So I'm thinking we're going to just right here in the interview, we're going to kind of reset the tone of the show right now, folks.
Yes.
And so just, little reset button in the middle. We're still carrying on with the rest of the show, but let's kind of take a step back here for just a second. Let's do this.
Yeah, we need to do this. It's very important.
I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to Inside the Crafter Studio with host Savea Dr. Pepper and James Lipton Tea. Hello, I am James Lipton Tea,
And I am Dr. Savea Pepper.
making sure my mustache is on correctly and the glue stays.
You look
Welcome
fabulous.
to our program that features the greatest artist here in the halls in this room of Zoom. The greatest artists to the greatest audience to bring their knowledge to the younger generation. We bring to you the lady of soap, of cleanliness. We bring you Christy
Virtuous.
from My Lucky Dragon. We forgot the applause thingy. All right. Christy.
James.
Yes,
James.
James.
Can you possibly pour Dr. Savea Pepper some tea?
I will do that because we're classy here. Here we go, Savea. Because we got rehashing this old joke from last week. Because it's so good.
Christy, would you like me to hand you my cup of tea?
Oh, yes, I would love some. Thank you.
Here we go.
Oh,
There
thank
you
you.
There you go. Okay, great. So now we all have cup of tea.
Hoorah. We're inside the CRAFTE'R'S studio. Christy, for
Yes,
our
James.
final questions for you,
Yes.
I'd like to
Okay.
ask you this one. And Savea, correct me, I'm supposed to ask the power one, right?
Let me start.
No,
Okay.
heaven. Christy,
Christy,
if you when you pass away today, and you leave this earth of soap that you left so clean, and you go to the gates of heaven, what would you like St. Peter
crafty
of the
St.
crafty heaven of crafty St. Peter to ask you or tell you when you reach the gates of crafty heaven?
I'll take 10 at full price.
At which point he will say, sold.
Right. I'll take
And he will say,
Deal.
He will say to you, and Christy, I'm paying far too little. I need to pay 10 times more.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And you'll go, I am in heaven,
Yes.
crafty heaven. Savea, do you have Dr. Savea Pepper, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Miss Christy,
Yes. Dr.
what
Pepper.
would your superpower be?
All right. Hopefully this works. I would love to be a floating head. Is it working? It's not working. All right.
It's
working
kind
a
of
little.
working. Oh no, I have soiled my high class drawers. Poured myself, scared from your crafty craft. Now, Christy, I have one more question for you and
Shoot.
for our audience here, one more. What? I had to remember what it is. Christy, what is your favorite curse word?
James, I don't cook. I mean, I don't curse. I don't swear and I don't curse.
No, that's you. I'm pretty sure it was you.
You know what? You may have me confused with this other person. Her name is Christy Nieto, and she is from my
Because we did that because we couldn't get the beat sensor sound to work over the microphones for the show. Okay. Really? I couldn't tell the difference. You both look so much like Donna Reed around the office.
You look the same. Like,
you know, well.
oh my gosh, that's what it is.
What did
What's
Christy
that?
come? That is
Oh my
Mia
gosh.
Nieto.
Oh my gosh.
That is the bad one.
The
Wait,
glasses, they make such a difference. I did
I
not
still don't
recognize.
understand. My 6 years of high school and 7 years of community college, I do not understand.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. This has been Inside the CRAFTE'R'S studio. Okay. We ready for some trivia?
Let's do it.
Yeah, show it.
All right.
Show it.
Let me introduce to everyone. It is Trivia questions now. Please email the answers to the trivia questions to latenightcrafttalk@gmail.com. Again, you have until midnight Sunday night to email us the answer to the questions that we're about to ask. And you will receive some really cool prizes from both Dancing Bear Indian Trader, with Savea mouthing what I'm talking, but it still looks like a Godzilla movie. And from Christy, from My Lucky Dragon, and from me and Elk Rack Traders, some awesome prizes. So again, have those answers in by midnight Sunday night and email it to latenightcrafttalk@jamal.com. Oh wait, gmail.com. Because I was mispronouncing what I wanted to mispronounce on purpose.
So, what kind of prizes do we have? James?
Who wants to go first? I'm going to go first? Okay.
Yes.
I'm giving away one of my other small obsidian knives with a deer antler handle. They're really cute, cool, that my mom makes the sheaths for on that one. So that'll be the prize this week from Elk Rack Traders.
Cool. That's awesome. So this week, I'm going to be really original, and I am going to give away another mask. These are pretty valuable, actually, and people love these. We have been making these. We make them with a quilter quality cotton, and they have 2 layers. So they actually have like a pocket you can put your filter in, and there is also a wire channel, and it has elastic. And actually, for those of you who don't know, Christy is like one of my, she really helped our business a lot, because before we decided to even make masks, I gave her a call and I talked to her about making masks. And because of Christy, our business has really rebounded a lot. So I wanted to say thank you.
Thank you. I know.
It's a little bit of karma happening right now for you, Christy.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
love you, girl.
Where am I at here?
What do you have to share? Are you going to be giving away an awesome prize for this week?
I am. Since we're going with the Harry Potter theme, I am giving away this super cute. It's made with a custom Daily Prophet from Harry Potter, the fabric, and it is a stretchy headband.
Oh
It
my
has
gosh.
like a little knot on top. So
That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Can I put my name in? I'll put my name in.
Remember when at the beginning of the show, it was at the beginning of the show, I believe that, Sabea does the drawing and draws the names, but we like every week, or she, magnanimously says, I draw my name, but I'm willing to take it out. And says, oh, I'm just a winner every week because I'm just that lucky, because I guess the dragon.
You know what? There are so many cool prizes that our guests have been giving away. And it's just like, I want to win. So feel free, if you guys ever want to share with me, you can always send me some of your like knives and feathers and masks and soaps and headbands and beaded stuff.
I'm not censoring. I'm just trying to hide the fact that I'm eating Cracker Jacks because they're really good. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. So are we ready for the questions?
Yes. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Go to the questions. Okay, we're going to do the trivia questions. Okay, so first trivia question. The first 2 were for James, and of course we wrote these questions for James to read.
Of course. Patrick Stewart played which pop culture sci-fi captain? Again, the question is, and remember to get your answers into us by midnight Sunday. Patrick Stewart played which pop culture sci-fi captain? Second question is. No, you can't answer. You're not eligible. No. I get my ruler and go, no. Second question is. There we go. Seth MacFarlane created what Star Trek-like TV show? Again, Seth MacFarlane created what Star Trek-like TV show?
Best show ever.
Second best.
What 8 1980s actors were called the Brat Pack? What 8 1980s actors were called the Brat Pack? What movie had a time-traveling DeLorean? What movie had a time-traveling DeLorean?
My turn. What are
Beep.
what are the 4 houses at I'm going to give you a hint. Look behind Svea.
No, don't look. Don't.
Svea, unnecessary close-up. Unnecessary close-up.
Whoa!
Unnecessary close-up. There we go. Okay.
Next question. What TV show, again, best show ever, what TV show with Scully and Mulder had a poster that quotes, "I want to believe"? What TV show with Scully and Mulder had a poster that quotes, "I want to believe"? And on a fun note, I have that poster in my studio right now.
I don't know. It looks like you're in front of like a castle tank.
It looks like you're in Hogwarts.
Well, it's in my studio. I'm not in my studio. I'm outside of Hogwarts.
Okay.
It's like I'm here with a dragon behind me,
I'm in the Grand Hall right now. I don't know about you guys.
and I'm ready.
Well, the dragon's gonna burn your posterior.
Nope, because I got Cracker Jackatinos.
So make sure you guys
Wait.
make sure if you want to win any of those awesome prizes, make sure to email your answers to latenightcrafttalk@gmail.com, and they're due by midnight on Sunday after the show. So this Sunday by midnight you're due. Okay. All right.
Get your answers in.
Get your answers in. There was a lot of people that put their names in this week, so that was pretty awesome.
There
We're
really
getting
was.
people finally listening or watching our show. It's kind of surprised. It's more than 3 people.
Yeah, we got we've done some great stuff. We're about to get to overtime here with this, but Savea, I'm thinking now that we're done with the trivia questions, what's on the calendar now?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Next week, I totally spaced on that one. I'm getting better at it. Next week, we're going to have
Where'd she
our
go?
guest. Huh? What?
Christy
what?
like disappeared again, but she really did walk off and then come back.
No, I had to get Taco down. He was whining.
Joe's talking. Wait, well, we'll wait for the overtime. We'll wait for the overtime. What's on the calendar?
So next week, we're going to have Maricela Hinjosa from Beaded Plume on. And it's definitely going to be a fun show because her and I are rivals.
ASU and NSU.
You guys have to tune in to see what I'm talking about.
Gotcha. And on the other end, what you might see next week, Savannah and I've been talking a little bit about trying to bring in like a second guest for the show instead of just focusing on one guest, because we have a lot of people who want to be on, and we really want to accommodate as many artists we can because there's so many that deserve exposure. But we've got that one in a 6 shows, so I'll just say 1 in 1,000 show of somebody that Savannah particularly does not care for that we possibly might be interviewing as our second guest. And that interview does not go well. And here's what it might look like.
So this is me reading a story to my doggy Chewy because he's going to go to bed, and I am going to read him a story while Mochi chews on his body. Okay, dog breath, the horrible trouble with halitosis. Mochi, why don't you lay down and stop chewing on his face? Lay down here. Lay down.
Savea,
Okay.
I know you don't like him, but you have to finish this interview with Jar Jar Pickles.
No, don't.
Never mind talk thing with Jar Jar. We want to know what happened with halitosis. Please keep reading, Savea.
Okay. This is.
And that's what it might look like with Jar Jar, because Savea hates Jar Jar Pickles.
Don't like him. He's just evil. Pickles ruin everything.
He was the stunt double for Jar Jar Binks on the Phantom Menace.
I don't like him, and I don't like Jar Jar Binks either.
He ain't Jar Jar Binks, but if you want to treat a guest that rudely that we bring on here, I mean, wow, Savannah, wow.
He's just, I just don't tolerate him, especially because he's so pickly.
Well, I won't tell him. Oh no, here he is.
No!
Savannah, you're so mean. You beat
He's
Savannah.
ruining my
You're
hair.
bad. Bad, Savannah.
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
He just stormed off. He's out of the studio now. So we're not going to have him next week. Gee, aren't you just so sad about that?
I am very happy about that.
All right. With that, we have, I believe we are officially in overtime now.
Yeah.
At this point, correct, Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay.
actually,
So at this point,
Mark.
if everybody, we're going to go with extra time with Christy to answer any questions that you have from the audience. So if you can go ahead and post your questions on Facebook or email them to latenightcrafttalk@gmail.com. We'll relay your questions now for the evening, and we're here until y'all, one of us, or whomever runs out of gas first.
Okay. So we have.
I didn't mean it like that.
We have a question for Christy.
We have one. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So the
You're
question is, do you make dragon soaps and bombs? So
I
they're
can.
probably asking if you were making dragon ones.
I can. I can
Really?
pretty much make anything.
You can make anything your heart desires.
Yes, very true.
And then okay.
Start cleaning with soap.
Okay, how about this one? Have you done a wedding cake soap or soaps for weddings?
Yes,
Like,
I have
like
done
the
wedding favors. I've done wedding favors, baby showers, birthday parties, graduations.
Because
Yep.
you want to make sure, giving soap is like a gift that you care.
Or
because
it's a
like,
gift that tells you you stink. You should probably use some soap.
it could go both ways, right? So like you
Yes.
care, 'cause you want them to be healthy and clean, and then
Right.
or you stink, take a clue.
Right. Here, smell like cake.
Like here, you could smell like s'mores or candy canes. Okay. And then where can one purchase your items?
On my shop page, which is www.myluckydragon.com, or my Facebook page, which is @myluckydragon.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's see here.
We have one regular comment, I think, on a question is having a shark in your tub would turn off your better half, wouldn't it? Would the shark would bite you? This is a question.
It would bite you, yes.
It's a question from one person named Dennis.
It could bite you in your posterior.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean,
other
if the Patronus
private
works or not,
areas.
either way, it's either going to get bit
You
by a
know,
shark
okay, I'm just
or
gonna
you're going to
say
have it's going to come around and get you with the spell with the one.
the fact that you say posterior for your butt or hiney is hilarious to me.
What's wrong with the posterior? I'll say butt. I'll say okay.
Next question.
Someone was saying that they really want to order your Raynell is saying that she missed some of the information, but she's saying she's happy you answered it, and she would love to be able to order your bath bombs and shower items. And she says the shark attack is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
For anybody, if you want the contact information in print, when we do our closing credits at the end of the show, we will have contact info for Christy for her Facebook or Instagram and her website. We'll also have that for those of you that are watching this not on Friday night in the future. We will have that in the show notes that we'll be posting tomorrow morning when the show becomes available to watch offline
And I will
not
be
live,
adding,
not live.
I'll add the information to this posting as this the information on this video so that you can actually see all the contact information first.
Okay.
As well. So do you
We have a question in, and you may have already asked this one. I want to make sure. Do you make
Real
dragon
quick,
soaps
I gotta
and bombs?
give Taco his water. He's bugging me. Hold on, sorry.
Taco Town needs some water. I call call her doggy Taco Town because he's a big.
Show us
Scratches.
Taco. Show us
He's like
Taco.
scratching at his bowl like I'm thirsty.
When he's done, you got to show the crowd Taco. But anyway, Savannah, did you ask? Correct me if I even
For
asked.
Vivian's question, yes.
Do you make dragon soaps and bombs?
Yes.
That's already been asked. Okay. Thought it was. Just want to make sure because sometimes two people ask the same question.
So there's a question from Serena. Where do you get your ideas for your soap scents?
Dessert. I love sweet smelling soaps and bath bombs, and since I'm inspired by dessert, if I find a fragrance or I can blend something that makes smells like orange creamsicle or coffee cake or birthday cake or any dessert, that's where my inspiration comes.
So is
Gotcha.
telling you that's very true. And then he loves to eat the snacks. Just so you know, I've been studying dog language, and he said that he said he likes eating dog snacks, and he likes that the soaps smell like snacks because he likes to eat them. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. Okay.
Savea? That means Pinocchio knows. Okay. Can you show us Taco Town.
Okay, you want to see Taco?
Taco Town.
Yeah, Taco Town.
I call him
Cool
Taco.
dog. Real cool dog.
Taco.
Taco.
He was wagging his tail at us earlier, and he was like all like looking at. He's like,
Oh,
I think it was a couple of years ago, I dressed him up as Dobby. And I should have sent you that picture, but yeah, I dressed him as Dobby, and because he looks like Dobby sometimes with his little ears.
who's Gavi? Well, I'm eating Cracker Jacks again, so I'm going to hold my mouth.
Dobby is the house elf from Harry Potter.
Okay.
yeah, if you give any house elf an
A
item of
sock.
clothing, any item of clothing, you're
Right.
giving them freedom.
Yes.
So Dobby was given a sock from his master, and he became free.
So basically just give them a little bit of something and they just take all kinds of liberty. All right. We have a question in from Cassie. Do you have molds for your creations? If so, do you make the molds yourself?
I do both. Sometimes I will purchase a mold, and then if I can't find a mold for it, I will create the mold myself.
That's really awesome.
Cool.
So if it doesn't exist, you make it exist.
Yep, pretty much. Has to happen.
Not eating more Cracker Jacks.
Nom, 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 nom.
They're just really good. No, I haven't had a Cracker Jacks in a while. They're really good. Cracker Jacks.
Well, gosh, I wish I thought I could have had food.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, well, I didn't buy donuts before the show. We were supposed to.
See, this is my snack, and it's real. It's not soap.
every time I bake and I post it on my page, people always ask me, wait a minute, before I say anything, is that real or is it soap? I always have to clarify.
They look that they're real.
So
It's really good. Okay, new question from Serena. What's your favorite purse to make?
My favorite purse is the Lola.
Can you show us what that looks like?
It is downstairs in my other studio.
Okay.
But the one that you showed a picture of, that one is the Annette. And it's kind of similar to that where it doesn't stick out on the sides. But it's like a dome-shaped bag. But that's my favorite bag to make is the Lola.
So, Christy, how many studios do you have?
Oh,
You seem to have a lot of studios. You're like, oh, that's in my other studio.
my husband says I take up the whole house, which is pretty accurate. So right now we're in my sewing room, my sewing studio. Downstairs is the soap room. And then off to the side, I have the Harry Potter closet because it's right under the stairs and I have stuff in there.
That's
And
awesome.
then on the room across is my photo room. So I have my photo room in there. And then the garage is filled with all my stuff when I do events.
Okay, so I can use you as an example of how my place at home is not a fabric store like my husband says it is.
No, I'm pretty bad. And then I have a whole closet just filled with fabric, like filled. Like I have an insane fabric collection.
Yes, I believe it.
One of those qualities. Hey, Sabea, right quick. Come on. Well, you gotta find something here. Come here.
No! Oh, I can smell it from here. The nasty pickle juice.
Well, you need some soap. I know somebody you can talk
He
to.
needs
I'll
some
hook you
soap.
up.
Jar Jar needs
You
some
know what?
soap.
I'm just gonna have to make a Jar Jar Binks soap and a pickle soap.
And send them to Savea with
Yep.
much thank you, with a big thank you note. Watch Savea go.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas?
Oh my gosh. You might as well put a
Oh.
lump of coal in there.
Yeah, I gotta
I'll
say,
make you
right,
one of those too, because I make lump of coal soap also.
right quick, we're in episode 5. I want to get a shout out to somebody who's watching the show right now who is a guest on episode 1. Quick shout out to Richard DeCrane watching. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
All right. Alumni.
I'll give a shout
Um,
out to my friend Serena. She's my bestie. Hey,
Aw.
girl.
Aw.
She's watching. She's commenting.
So we had a question that was do you make the same purse more than one time? So say if someone wants to order like a Baby Yoda or whatever, do you make it more than one time?
With the Baby Yoda one, because it's just vinyl and it's embroidery, but it's pieces. I can make as many as I want until I don't want to anymore. Whereas bags I make with custom fabric, they're custom. And once the fabric is done, it's done. You can't get it anymore. So once I'm out of my yardage, that's it. So it makes it original.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Question coming in. How do you make your molds? And that's a question from Vivian.
Is that something you can share?
Well, Vivian, there is if you go to like a craft store, Joann's and Michael's, they have the silicone mold mixture. So you have your A and your B, and then whatever item that you want to mold. And so you have to be quick about it because you'll get A and B and you'll mix it together really quick. And then you'll push in whatever it is you're trying to mold and let it harden for a minute. And then it's set and it's good to go for a long time until it tears.
Wow, that's cool. That's a good idea.
It's not hard at all.
Okay, so we have another question for you. Can you make exfoliating soaps?
I do have that actually. I have scrubs. I make whip scrubs, sugar scrubs. I make salt scrubs. I make emulsified sugar scrubs. Yeah, and I make a bath whip too, the soap whip.
And I can personally vouch that they smell amazing. It's kind of hard because like right now here, like we're not in front of her soaps to smell. But every time I've had Christy set up at craft shows that I've hosted, and she's had just like this, like all the soaps smell so good. It's like smells exactly with what you think it does. So like the cheesecake one, it smells like cheesecake. And she made this really good peppermint. It was like Christmas time gift. She made this peppermint whip, and it was like, it smelled so good. It smelled like candy canes.
That's my favorite.
So awesome.
Yeah.
She even made this like a popsicle, and it had a fish inside, and she put it into a bag, and she tied it so it looked like a bag from like a
Carnival.
Yeah, like a carnival bag. Because she makes some really fun stuff.
Gotcha. New question coming in. Just got emailed in. So, Christy, what point will you be partnering to make fitness soaps and soaps to help people lose weight by partnering with Quarantinos?
You want fitness soaps?
Well,
so it melts away the fat?
Well, no, it's so much to make people burn so they run for the water, and then you
So-
hide the water so they have to keep on running and running.
It has
To burn
an
calories.
habanero time bomb configuration.
The only thing I have that's even close to being like for helping with that is I have a coffee exfoliating soap. Coffee helps with stretch marks.
Well, that's a different type of rotund. Recovering from that rotund. It's not quarantine related.
Not quarantine related.
It just comes from the quarantine sitting on the couch going, huh, with a gallon of ice cream, an oversized spoon, and nowhere to go.
I haven't experienced that in quarantine. I've been so busy making masks and stuff. I haven't even experienced the quarantine. You know,
just the number of masks you've made, the dedication you've done. Can you tell some of the people you've given masks to or given away to help with them?
My main focus is a lot of my fans know is my main focus was the homeless people. I felt that, yes, I did donate tons of masks to nurses, and I also did giving away the headbands with the buttons for nurses. But I also wanted to make sure that the homeless were taken care of. So I donated a lot of masks to organizations so they can give it to the homeless. I mean, if I could walk out there and give it to them myself, I would, but I couldn't. So I would contact shelters and, do you need masks? Do you need masks? And send them to the homeless. My heart is for them completely.
Yeah. The other question is, do you have any masks that can accentuate the look of blue steel?
It would have to be clear masks. Oh, let's see. Do you know? Let me see your blue steel look. Let's see.
Okay. If anybody doesn't know, this is blue steel, as developed by Mugatu. It was also made famous and invented by Zoolander.
Let's see.
Let me give you the blue steel. You ready? Can a mask hide this?
That James, he's so hot right now.
And that's not from the Quarantino's Patronus. All right. Are you ready for Magnum?
Show us Magnum. Show us Magnum.
Yeah, show us Magnum.
Whoa! That is a catalog.
The world
look
has stopped
right
rotating right at
that
that
is
moment.
a catalog look, James.
Yeah, it's totally
Not catalog.
Look.
The Earth stopped rotating. Everybody, COVID-19, the Earth, the quarantine, all stopped for that moment.
Yes, I felt it. Like, I think all of us were like,
No, you didn't, because you're just. I mean, it's just like, if we were talking, this is the sensor beep. Beep. Beep, during that moment, and the lips would be going. Okay.
I know, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So I have another one here.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about teaching soap making?
I actually have taught natural beauty classes, which included soap making in San Diego when I was living in San Diego. I was planning on doing it here, and then the quarantine happened. So when this is all over, I will probably be offering that here.
Okay. So this one. Go ahead.
Do you have any? Looking here. Do you have any soaps on a rope?
Yes.
Like, do you make soap that looks like the Pope? So it's soapy Pope on a rope.
I can, but I do make soap on a rope, and I make soap on an attached to an exfoliate sponge, the little sponges.
So you
so
can
it
do
looks
something.
like a cupcake. So it looks
Okay.
like a cupcake. Mhm.
So it wouldn't be a stretch for you to do Popey soap on a rope.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
I can do poopy soap on a rope too. You know.
Hey,
Soap on a
censor,
rope. There
censor,
you go.
Censor. We're not bringing back Crafty the inside the Crafty studio here, because I don't think I can get the mustache. Let's see how long I can keep this thing on actually while we're
Let's
talking.
see.
Let's keep on the interview with overtime till this drops off.
Okay.
It almost looks like, I mean, even with it's catching the black so much with the chroma key, it's just like I got a cartoon mustache right now. It looks like on my screen.
So I had a suggestion from the peanut gallery here, and they said, what if you made a Christmas poo?
You mean from South Park, Mr. Hanky?
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. Yep.
He loves him. He loves you.
Okay.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
So this is a little racy, so we have to try to figure out, because we're an all age audience. Do you make adult themed soaps?
Yes, I do. And I've also had one where it had a suction cup on the bottom so that it will attach to your sink.
Okay, that's good to know. All right.
Hey, you know what it's like to walk a tightrope? That's how.
Yeah, that was a great. You did a really good job walking that tightrope from one building that's 30 stories high to the other building that's 30 stories high on like half the length of the half of the thickness. You did a good job.
You think I look like Burt Reynolds? Sorry.
Now do your
Okay,
blue steel with the mustache.
So yeah, so James, I think
Yeah.
that everyone is really liking that you're doing the blue seal. I think you should definitely do it again with the mustache, and you should also do Magnum again, because I think
All right.
some of these people here are saying that they can't even handle it. That's how great it
Okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
Let's
Because
do
the
it.
mustache might fling off when I turn around the chair. All right, here is with the mustache, sophisticated man mustache, a real one. Matt,
Okay, wait. James, hold on a second. Let me spotlight your video. Here, hold
All
on.
right. I almost feel like, because I'm like chewing on a little bit of the Cracker Jacks, I almost feel like I'm like doing a Burt Reynolds thing with the mustache. All right, here's Blue Steel.
Oh.
I look like Charlie
That's so
Chaplin.
awesome! Oh my gosh.
All right,
What?
here's Magnum.
Okay, do Magnum.
Yeah,
Look like
Magnum.
freaking Charlie Chaplin here. I just spilled some water on the floor. I'm gonna have to wipe that
And
with
now
a
we have to be like, James,
All right.
he's so hot
Here you
right now.
Okay.
My
I'm
mustache stayed on.
crying. You guys can't tell right now, but I'm like seriously crying. Like my
Your tears are falling on my feet because I just spilled a cup of water. And I've got a rawhide shield over here, so that ain't good.
But yeah, let's see yours.
Let me see Blue Steel.
Oh, mine?
Let's see your
Okay.
blue steel.
Okay.
Let's see. You did, and her hair was perfect.
This is
You
okay.
look
So
confused.
just so you guys know, this is my real hair. Someone asked me last week if I was wearing a wig. I
You
do
have
have,
shiny black hair. It's beautiful.
actually, if you look closely, it's purple. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
It's not very visible on here, but okay. All right, so okay, I'm gonna do Magnum now. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Beautiful.
I
Okay.
have I have lost my mustache, and not only my feet are wet, so is my lap. Outstanding, Savea. Well, I spilled some water in my lap too because I grabbed the cup and the lid came off.
That's really
No, the
spilled
lid
water
came off.
on
That's
your
what
lap?
did you think I meant?
Christy's rubbing off on me. Everyone knows Christy knows why.
I know what the heck I meant. Besides, I didn't spill my drink. Okay, Christy.
Okay,
you got,
Christy,
what's
it's
your
your
model
turn.
look?
It's your turn, Christy.
Oh,
You gotta
is it my
you gotta
turn?
spotlight Christy.
You gotta do
Do it.
that. You gotta
Do it with Taco. Do it with Taco.
Oh yes. Use
Get Taco and do it.
Taco Town.
And we do have another question when we're done with Taco. Because we've been killing time till more questions came in.
Okay, you ready?
Spotlight Christy.
Oh wait, Christy, wait, stop, go back, you have to do it over because I have to spotlight you. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're spotlighting you.
Ready?
Yes.
Bring in Taco.
Okay.
Taco. Okay. Oh my gosh, your head disappeared. Oh my gosh, Christy, your head
What?
fully disappeared.
Oh, now my head
Your-
decides it
The power of Blue Steel made your head blow up. The power of Blue Steel made your head blow up.
Okay, Magnum now.
Oh,
Magnum.
now it's Magnum? Okay.
Yeah, Magnum.
Taco. Don't forget Taco. You look like with the power of that, look like the power of a very reserved but very upset librarian. That was power.
Oh, well, I can be a librarian.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, we got questions. I've tried to make, this is from Cassie. I've tried to make soaps. It gets hard fast. Okay, I'm gonna start over again because consider a question. I hold a straight face when I just read that
You know
sentence.
what? Nobody can
I've tried to make soaps.
see when
It
I'm
gets hard
around. I'm
fast.
just telling you.
How do you keep your soap liquid long enough before you get it to the mold?
Are you using melt and pour glycerin soap, or are you using I'm assuming you're using melt and pour, correct? So if you're using melt and pour, when you warm it up, I don't know if you're using a microwave or you're using a pot or whatever. You should warm it up to where it's really, really hot, so you have time to work with it. If it's getting hard too fast, then that means it's not hot enough, if that makes sense. And then if you're layering, you pour it in the mold, wait till it has a skin, like it's hard, and then
It's hard.
pour your other layer, but where it's not hot enough to melt the first layer, if that makes sense. And you can message me on my page if you want, and I'd be happy to help you answer questions. Yo, you guys see, when I'm around, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I told you. I cause trouble.
Oh my God.
It's gonna blow up. I just start with that last question because I mean the whole line of the question, and then
Well, you know what? She said hard.
Yeah, well, is all what is going on, somebody says. Serena says Savea's having a moment. And then Serena's also going, ooh, Savea's blushing. Savea, can we make you laugh so hard and also embarrassed that you turn as purple as your hair? Let's try. I want to see you turn as purple as your hair. I want to see embarrassed hypoxia.
I need to stop my video really quick.
Wow.
Well, all right. While she's doing that, Christy, let's see if we can copy Savea's little avatar thing. Smile.
I know, right?
We hear Dan in the background. So let's have a. I'll relay questions and I'll pretend Savea's asking. We're going back and forth. So
Okay.
we have a new question from Savea.
Okay.
Robin missed a lot.
Oh, she's back. Okay, I won't have to imitate Savea.
I just I started coughing because I was drinking water and it just went down the wrong pipe and I started laughing.
Savea,
Huh.
what did you do what do you do because all the banners behind you are moving?
What did I do? I'm at Hogwarts right now. What are you talking about?
It's magical.
Okay, I just wondering if you had some Quarantinos accidentally.
So you're talking about was that a question on someone asked that?
No.
No. No, I actually found a video and put it in. So that's why I'm in here. I'm in the video.
I was just, goes around you to behind you, the posterior. All right.
Yeah.
So are you going to be saying posterior for now on, Christy?
No, I'll be saying something else.
I'm going to kick you in your posterior.
That's right. Bring your posterior over here now.
I'm going to open up a can of posterior on you. A whooping posterior. You know what kicks posterior? Magnum.
Kiss my posterior, okay?
We're going to stop short of trying to show Magnum the posterior Magnum.
Okay.
Wow. Somebody is, oh no, we lost Savea. James, what are you working on now? What's coming out soon?
Working out. What's coming out, James?
Well, after brewing Blue Steel and Magnum, I'm working on a new one called Power Snagging.
What?
Nothing? Okay. I'm trying to think of something because I'm still cracking up too much on that. While we're working out after Blue Steel Magnum, the new model look will be because I'm looking around, it's going to be called Pickled.
Kobayashi.
Kobashi. Thank you. It'll be called, because I'm like a lost at the moment because usually I can think this stuff up. So you got me. We're going to be calling it,
Wow, you're
The,
speechless.
He is
Whoa.
speechless.
Okay,
He's
we're
true.
gonna be calling
Wow.
it the
He's speechless.
Pepsi look. I'm giving it.
No.
I don't know.
Wow.
I've got it. I'm lost.
Oh, there you go. Serena. came
Dragon
with a
Steel.
new one.
Dragon Steel.
There
Thank you,
go.
Serena. Dragon Steel. So,
Yeah. Dragon Steel. I want to see this one.
And
okay,
Slayer
here's Dragon Steel. Because you need a sword and fight dragons with it. This is the look of determination.
Let's see.
Okay, do the Slayer Steel.
Slayer
Yes,
Steel?
let's see.
All right.
Slayer Steel.
Would you like to see the look of Thundera?
Let's
Show-
see.
Here's the look of Thundera. Sword of Thundera, give me sight beyond sight. Tell me who is on the other side of that camera. And I see Savea is wearing a pair of gym shorts and Dan is wearing dress pants for some reason with a t-shirt. And Christy is wearing pajama bottoms. And that is the sword of Thundera from Thundercats.
That is amazing. I don't know how you even saw through that.
I don't know, but I bet I'm definitely right about Christy wearing pajama bottoms.
Yep. You're lucky I'm even wearing that.
So, Christy, how long does it take you to make one purse? Like one of your fancy purses? How many hours does it take to make one?
Oh, I'm gonna go by days. It takes me 2 days. Sometimes a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
But
And is that
it-
when you're only working on that one only? Or you
Yeah,
have kind of a few things?
because you have to cut an interface, and then you have to do the foam to make it. You know, it takes a while for me because I don't work 24/7. I have to take breaks and stuff like that, and then but it usually takes me 2 days.
So it's not like Christy's My Lucky Dragon sweatshop.
No, it's not. No. Mm-mm. But it has felt that way lately.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work with that. How much is Taco helping you?
You know what? He's useless.
You know what? I heard that
Down the
you know what,
corner.
Christy? I heard he's a really good manager. He supervises you and makes sure that you're doing your stitching right.
Actually, he's a big distraction. He will scratch, open the window, scratch, close the window, jump down. Mom, I want to get down. Okay, take down. Scratch, no, I changed my mind. I want to get back up. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I want to get down. Watch his water bowl. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Mom, I need water. How come there's no water in my bowl? Scratch, scratch, scratch. It's snacky time. He's really big help.
Yeah.
New question.
That's probably why purses take 2 days because I have him to take care of.
All right, we have a couple new questions. A real one. Do you just make Geely bags / soaps, or do you also do other stuff?
I think that's supposed to be geeky.
Do you make geeky? Okay. Do you make
I was
geeky
gonna say, what's
bags
a Geely bag?
and soaps,
I'm like Geely bags.
or do
What
you
are
other
those?
stuff?
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what those are.
Geely, it could be some kind of new kid term.
I
Like,
make,
hey, how's the TikTok thing? Or it's like, I don't know. I use Facebook. I'm old.
I make headbands. I make wallets. I actually love to make wallets. So I make a lot of different kinds of wallets. And I have my fancy embroidery machine. So I like to make little creations with my embroidery machine. I've made dresses. I've made a bunch of stuff, not just bags and soaps.
Have you ever considered, like, say, soaps for horror fans of horror movies? Like, say, scenes from, like, say, soap where you see where scenes from
Echo?
Silence of the Lambs
I
or
have
The Shining.
I have a lot of fans that are into horror, creepy, and I do a lot of bags inspired by that. And I've made soaps that are inspired by horror movies as well.
Okay. How many have you had any soaps? And I would see probably across the board. Have you made any soaps based on The Princess Bride?
You know what? That one I have not.
Greatest movie ever.
It is an awesome movie. I don't know why I haven't, but I'm gonna have to do that now.
You know what? You could even make a flux capacitor soap.
I can do that too. Yeah. A DeLorean.
Yeah, right. So I have a question. This is maybe, I don't know how to, I wouldn't even know how to answer this. One of the questions is, how is your warranty? Like, what's your warranty on your work?
Bags, they are usually, well, because I'm handmade and it's just me, I'm not Louis Vuitton. So, you know, it's money. But usually I have it in my shop that it's, if you buy a bag, it's usually 3 months after that. If anything happens to it or whatever, you can send it back and I'll be happy to fix it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it all depends on the situation. Yeah. I mean, even if after that, just message me. I may be able to help you either way. Because I want to know that my bags will last you a long time.
Because I think Christy, like the thing is about that is that Christy really puts a lot of time and effort into sewing it the best way she can sew how to show it, know how to construct it and sew it and put it together. So she always tries to make it the best way. And I think she puts a lot of love into her products. So it's kind of like, you know, she takes a lot of pride in her work. So whenever anyone orders anything, if there's any problems, she always tries her best to fix it.
Oh yeah, I'm very I'm my work is everything to me, and I'm a big perfectionist, and that's another reason why it takes me, you know, I take time. I don't rush to get it out. I take my time to make sure that everything is where it needs to be, stitched correctly, so you don't have that problem. So yeah, I take pride in my work. It represents me, and it represents how I feel about my mother. So because of her. So yeah, my business is everything.
What we have another follow-up question, just kind of comes with warranty. What kind of warranty you have for people that accidentally get the soap wet? Okay, not a real question. So we do have this. We do have a real question from Vivian. This is actually kind of cool. Have you ever thought of doing steampunk bags?
I have done steampunk bags.
Oh, I bet that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And even Cassie says Michael Myers mask soap would be cool.
Are we talking Michael Myers like the comedian? Like,
no.
I know, no. Yeah, we're talking Friday the 13th.
Like your guy from the kayak trips, that scary guy. Have you seen those videos you've taken of that scary guy that goes on those kayak trips that's like threatening everyone with the ski mask? The hockey mask?
We'll show that in a future show so people will understand what who River Voorhees is. I go on kayak trips and I wear a hockey mask and scare people, and it's funny to me.
Really? That's
and to
awesome.
the people that laugh are the one that got scared. It's called River Voorhees. There.
No, but Mike Myers has a mask. Like he's like the creepy guy from Halloween.
Yeah, he's wearing a mask made of people.
It's creepy.
Says the guy with the creepy mustache. I almost feel like one of those guys from like the 30s radio. All right, I'm going to try that. So we have a new question there for you, Christy. What do you think? Have you ever thought of doing steampunk bags? You answer that question, so we'll have to come up with another one.
All right.
We have another question right there. We have a new comment right here. It says, "It's late. I can't spell right now, Captain." Well, I don't know what that sounds like to you, but that does not sound like a question to me. Let's try this one. Dancing by Indian Traders share the stream. Okay, well, you know what? That stream means internet. And we'll go back and we ask that question. So we have another one since I have this. I'm doing this whole act right now. We're going to go back and say, it's late. I can't spell. Well, somebody already said that. Let's go to another question. I see a romance cover career in your future with Slayer Steel. What do you say to that, Christy? I'll ask that again. I see a romance cover career a romance cover career in your future with Slayer Steel. What do you say, Christy?
I say that is true. Yes, you could totally be on the cover of a magazine. You got it, man.
You can even just screenshot what you were doing, and that could be the cover. You have the dragon behind you, everything.
Yeah, GQ. You need some flames in the back. Oh yeah, but not.
Are we talking me or are we talking you? Because this is the interview against you, for you. Never mind. I'm a male chauvinist. You know what I meant. Because I'm from the 1930s.
You're from the 1930s.
Banana
That's
oil.
why I'm talking, that's why I'm talking like that.
Banana oil.
I have to send you mustache oil or mustache wax.
Please do. And I'll need a little more glue to keep my mustache on. Thank you.
There you go.
Let's see if we have a new
There's a
question.
new question.
Ah. Shall you read it to that or shall I?
Oh, you know what? You do it.
All right. Now, do you have fun times or zipper? Really? Okay, let me unplug the phone to get this closer. All right. Do you have fun trims or zippers you like to use on your bags? And by zippers, she means on your bags.
You know what? I just ordered some fun zippers. They're rainbow, and I have some zippers that the teeth look like little skull heads.
Well, that's not going to go over well in church on Sunday.
Yeah, no.
This is probably a non-church bag.
Yeah.
Unless you go to the Church of the Fawns, then they'll just go, hey.
No, they go, eh.
Then they'll go, hey. Let me hear you ask some old questions while I'm talking like this. Hide your wives, men. That must be directed toward me. You've tried to make soaps. It gets hard fast. How do you keep, this is my favorite question of the night. Okay. I've tried to make soaps. It gets hard fast. How do you keep your soap liquid long enough before you get it to the mold?
I answered that one already.
I know, but I'm asking it in character now. Because that's my favorite question because it made me choke up earlier. It turned Savea purple. Hypoxic it was.
It turned her purple.
I know, like
It
my
made her
hair.
cut out her camera. Look. Even her hair's out of
now.
breath from that experience.
I can do it now. I think something about the mustache like makes it so it's more serious.
It is.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I'm talking like the 1930s radio shows. All I need is a cigarette, a glass of martini, and
you need some spectacles.
well, I don't need that. You wouldn't recognize
You can't
that.
read your phone.
You wouldn't be able to. I don't. I barely read my phone now.
He's like this. He's like I can't.
Do you know how we dial cell phones back in the 1930s? Like this. And a wire connected that way. And we get on the cell phone, we dial it this way, and I get on, I go, hello. Yeah, I dial that number. Can you connect me to the Macy's? No? Okay, I'll go to Woolworths.
Gimbals,
right? Gimbals is it the one.
Well, I was talking about Woolworths. You really want to go back? We'll talk about Jimco.
Oh man, Jimco. Wow.
That should be more recent. Let's see if we have any more questions. We have something about, here we go, a new question for you. It will for the Church of Satan. Okay, well, that's not really a question, that's a statement. It's a little bit out of the blue. Must pertain to the bag. Serena says it will be for the Church of Satan. All I can say to that is, Satan? All right.
So
Let me
Christy,
ask another question from
you
there.
one of the most unique interviews you've ever had in your whole life.
I have a lot of interesting life.
You told me you had to behave and stuff, and I told you it's hard for people to be normal around me.
You've seen the show, right? You know how normal we get.
It's never been like this.
Let's just say that when you come over here, it's not when you come over here, there's already fertile fields.
I'm just laughing listening to you.
All right.
Like, stay tuned for the after hours, the adult session.
Here we are. We had late night craft talk, after hours craft talk, and now we have last call craft talk.
Beep.
I just need my smoking jacket. And it's getting late enough after warm up my supply of Dapper Dan.
I know, seriously, this guy is really funny, isn't he, Christy?
Who?
This is why it's like,
What are we
Once
talking
you
about?
turn him on, he doesn't turn off.
No,
I know. That's why it's so funny.
I still have half a glass of Pepsi left.
Put extra sugar in. You know what? Have you ever tried Jolt Cola, James?
No. You know what I get? You know what I think about Jolt Cola?
What do you think?
That's what happens when I accidentally stick the fork in the toast out. When I try to get it out, it's a little small, especially with an appetizer fork. With my sophisticated taste, you plug it in, you go over that, and you go, there's 3 prongs instead of 2 in a lot of these newer houses. What is with that? And also, I can't figure out how to dial this radio.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Dan's like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna do like the buzzer, and it's like, doesn't work. It
What?
doesn't work. Trust me, it doesn't work. It
To
doesn't
turn me
work.
off the stage?
So my
Are we
assistant,
getting the hook or the gong?
my assistant is trying to do the center beat, and he doesn't know how much time we spent trying to get it to work before the show.
No kidding. All right.
Yes.
I think I've dragged the hell out of that.
Oh. This has been a very fun show. I think we're coming to the end of our show.
Hold on, Savannah, stay right there.
Oh,
I'm going to take a picture of this.
No, no,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
just stay
no,
right
no,
there.
no.
Just keep your screen up. Just keep your screen up. I'm going to show what this looks like. Whoops, as I turn the camera around. Okay, everybody look. Here we go. All right, let me show what it looks like on the camera. Everybody see that? There's Savannah with the mustache.
Oh my God.
Oh, should I take a picture of you right now, Christy?
Yeah,
Do
Christy.
it, do it, do
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Move your head a little bit to your right.
Center it.
Center it. There we go. Because of it.
Go closer. Closer. Center. Yes.
My
Okay,
center.
because I have you on my screen. All right, keep it right there. Hold on. Let me move the bus stick. Keep your head there. Okay. Perfect. All right, ready?
Ready. Let's
No,
see.
you moved your head up. Put it back where it was.
Oh, good. Take it too long.
Take your
Because now it looks like you just have chin hair. Gotta get the
You have a
camera back.
goatee.
We got to do some highlighter so we can get her in there.
Okay, okay. Wait, Christy, hold on.
Highlight her video.
We're gonna highlight your video so we can get you hold on a second.
Because right now it just looks like you have a leech. Okay, hold on. Keep your head right there.
You look like she's like
Don't move. Don't
you
move.
have
Don't
a
move.
leech on your face.
Okay, let me show the
Like I
picture.
have a leech on my face.
That's what he said.
Yeah, Christy, there you go.
Can I move?
Yes, you can move, but see, here's your picture.
Okay, hold on, Sam. Let me
I'm taking out perfect.
I gotta,
Okay, James, show mine. Show my
yours?
picture.
not quite coming out as much.
You know what?
Oh, you get the idea.
I have my own right here. I just take my hair and just do this. Hold on.
You want to do it again?
It's like a
You
handlebar.
got the Fu Manchu going on there, Sabea.
Yeah, this is like the handlebar mustache. Look.
You look like the. Oh, never mind. I can't remember his name all of a sudden.
El Guapo.
No.
El
it was on
Guapo. El
like,
Guapo from Three Amigos.
yeah, there you go. I'm thinking of. He used to be in prison. He owns a taco stand over in LA.
Oh, the guy.
Danny
Yeah.
Trejo?
Huh? Yes.
Yes, Danny
Trejo?
Trujillo. You look
Yes.
like Danny Trujillo.
His tacos are amazing, by the way.
Mento. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to say. So Vivian says Mento.
We're down to 7 viewers.
It's awesome. This is like these people are like experiencing the best part of the show.
This is
This
like
is
the
like-
most off the rails we've
So
ever gone on a
tired
show.
and we're sleepy and everything is funny and we're just like goofing off right now.
Well, we've got a long time and stuff. Like I said, this is the most off the rails we've gone. We're up to 10. We're up to 10.
Yeah, see,
We
had
were
two
like
people going
22,
because we
23,
said
and
had
it
two
started
people
going down as we're like, ha ha.
yes,
We
yes.
got
Well,
everywhere.
we're just pulling stuff out of our posterior.
I don't have to pull much. All I got to do is just cast my wand and off I go.
Okay.
Set up a sprinkler
Well-
alarm. What do you think happens? Here's a question, a hypothetical. If you're using Cortinos Patrones, and say you're in like a department store, if your posteriore's on fire, what's that do to like liability for like say fire protection systems, a sprinkler system? It totally makes the building susceptible to fire.
But then at the same time, if you use the Quarantinos Patronus and you do have a fire from your posterior, what would happen is if the fire extinguisher came on, the sprinklers, then you wouldn't actually, you know what? It wouldn't even come on because there's no water for 3 miles.
No, what you use is halon.
What?
It's an inert gas that stars oxygen that is heavier than air, so the fire isn't burning because it's
Does
like
it use
needs
water?
oxygen.
Like sprinklers don't use water?
Not all. You can use halon.
Is it that foamy stuff?
It could be now.
And we got more viewers.
Yes, we do. See, we start talking smart. Smart people come to us.
We just start talking like we actually know what we're talking about.
We talk about science and halon. All of a sudden, people come to us for information.
Yeah, and watch the numbers. Oh, no, we just dropped 2 people.
No, we're down to 9. We're down to 9. We lost 1.
Wow.
See, we have any new questions?
Oh, okay.
Vivian says Mento and then
Pepsi.
Mento with Pepsi.
Yeah, I think you're not, I don't think you want it.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yeah, if you drink Mentos and Pepsi, it like explodes.
I know somebody that
like-
tells like an urban legend that the guy did that to a seagull and went.
Yeah, so like if you drop Mentos into your Pepsi, it's gonna like go everywhere.
Yeah, it explodes like a rocket right out of it.
Yeah,
Science.
We should do a science experiment one night with Mentos and Pepsi.
yeah, that
We'll
might
go
be
do it in
a
the backyard.
good thing that you can see what you might see next week.
Oh, we'll do it live. I'll set up a remote in the backyard. Go in the backyard, put on the light. Says, "All right, buddy, here's Mentos and the Pepsi." And we'll show them live.
Yeah.
We're watching out for their
Special
public
request
safety.
by Vivian Bennett.
All right, Vivian, because of you, I'm going to have Mentos and Pepsi probably in one of the future shows coming up.
Hmm. Okay,
We're
well,
out of
with that said, I think we should end the show for tonight. What do you think, guys? It's late.
Yeah, it's late. I can't believe we went on this long.
I know.
This is normal for us. This is about the time where we start wrapping it up, usually between 11:30 and
Really? You guys been
1.
on this long before?
We've gone to about 12:15 before.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
this
Okay.
is our first episode.
Yeah, but we started like 15 minutes late too because we
Yeah.
had a live stream going. We've gone about 11:30 is around our average ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, on the end screen, we're going to have links, information on where to find Christy's awesome stuff in the description of this video and the video that we're going to put on YouTube. There will be information on how to find information about Christy and Dancing Bear and Elk Rack Traders. And also, if you wanted to subscribe to Dancing Bear, Elk Rack Traders, or our Dancing Bears YouTube channel, which we've been posting these videos, or if you want to subscribe and like Christie's, like how Janice like, okay, like and subscribe us all, okay?
Yes, just love us all. Love
Yes,
us all.
because
Lots of love to go around.
yeah, so this is pretty much like a way for us to
Grow.
because we're trying to do this to, get our, I mean, everyone that's seen the show so far, I mean, it's just a chance for us to be silly and you get to know all of us. And sometimes that makes it a lot more personable when you're, shopping with us, like you're buying from James, you're like, oh yeah, James makes those feathers. He doesn't buy them. that way.
No, I don't make them. I paint them. I don't make them because,
No, make them.
oh, that'd be freaky.
He's like, here. Oh,
Do I
here's
help
a
you
feather.
with
I'm
Hey, no
gonna paint it.
Patronus or Quarantinos from that. So we're all good. I think we should all go out, give everybody an amazing exit that we do. I think we should all give them a blue steel.
Okay, ready?
3 consecutive blue steel.
Okay, hold
Okay,
on.
who's counting down? Who's
Hold on,
counting?
hold on, let me
Savannah
get
came
ready.
down.
Let me get
I've
ready.
got the closing credits queued up.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, who's counting down? So we
Okay,
can all-
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And closing credits.
And closing credits. And hi, Christy, dance with us.
What?
Dance with us.
Well, that was fun.
Are we done?
I am trying to clock us off right now. So bye, everyone. Have
Blue
a
steel.
good night.
Blue steel. Blue steel.